It's kind of sucks in a way because we're not here to put people out of work thing. We're going to put more people to work. But I can assure you right now, there are real estate companies, outside entities that are trying to get artificial intelligence to replace a human doing anything. And there's nothing we can do about it. And some things make sense. So I am convinced that today, at this moment in time, you can absolutely probably replace a good bit of your human labor inside your office structure or your team structure, the administrative roles that don't necessarily directly communicate with the consumer to solve problems, but recurring work can be done by AI. So one of the projects that we have on the board right now that we've been working inside of our YHSGR app on is the offer package that you guys are familiar with. And so, but we were looking at it the other day. Some of you guys have baited that thing. Good job. I was looking at it with Trent and I was like, look, I don't think you're going to get a good adoption rate on this offer package because it requires work. Anything that requires work, people seem to just continue with their same old process. That offer package is awesome. It's a game changer in terms of getting 5-star reviews, getting your customer's offer accepted, shortening the sales cycle, and obviously winning in a mobile offer situation. It's awesome. But the application requires uploads of documents. And I'm like, yeah, that's an issue. So how can the agent tell the AI, the artificial intelligence, I need this? And there is no uploading of documents. The artificial intelligence does all the work. The reason I'm bringing that up is because part of your job is to help me innovate and make things work more productively and efficiently. So you just have a feedback. For me, it started out with a contract to close system. If I've got an admin that runs my contract to close, then I can have an AI do all that work, every single bit of it, and totally not save money, but increase efficiency and productivity as well. Not that I'm trying to put somebody out of work, but you guys understand. That's where the whole conversation started. Some of you guys have worked on OpenClaw. Some of you guys have worked on other AI agents, but Tanner believes that Victor is a good solution. So just wondering how many of you guys are using it and what your feedback loop might be on that particular AI agent. How many of you guys are using Rilla as the sales manager AI in your business? See, that's what bothers me. I'll be honest with you. This time that we're in right now, it's going to be a little challenging for everyone here. There's an AI agent or system today. Next week, there'll be another one that will be better than that. And the next week after that, be another one will be better than that. And it's just going to continue to roll. And I don't know who's going to be the winner of all this thing, but boy, it's happening fast. So that's my concern on it. You can get on a merry-go-round of getting something, replacing it, getting something, replacing it, and getting something, replacing it. And that's the one thing we don't want to do. And it's, oh my God, I'm about to throw up. I'm so dizzy from going around the merry-go-round. So basically feedback on Victor, you guys are more than welcome to do it, but we're going to settle in on one AI system for that and use that. But right now, Rilla's going pretty well for the guys that are using it, I believe. It's real-time keeping score, telling your salespeople whether you're on track, off track with messaging and presentation, and it makes the business a little more effective and productive for sure. But it's $1,600 per agent per year. A lot of people think, oh, that's money I don't want to spend right now. I get it, but man, what's one deal worth? Just one deal converted that wouldn't have normally got converted. Or how about this? A half a point transaction fee, what's that worth? Getting it or not getting it. So you have to assume that your salespeople are not following your system as you want. So how do you know when somebody's actually doing it? If you are on the appointment with your team member, they're probably going to be more likely to use the presentation and use the word tracks and do what we presented to do, which means they're more likely to get the deal signed and get it at the right fee. If you're there, but you're not there. So we've talked about surveillance and how that works in all businesses at the next level and makes for better culture, creates competition. So what's your surveillance system when you're not there? So that's where the whole Rilla AI got started. You're okay with us continuing with our Office of Innovation and really challenging the status quo, using artificial intelligence to make things more easy, more productive? All right, good. So that's where the whole conversation started. So basically feedback on Victor, you guys are more than welcome to do it, but we're going to settle in on one AI system for that and kind of use that. That was number one on my list. Just want to make sure that just see if there's anybody on it. You're okay with us continuing with our Office of Innovation and really challenging the status quo, using artificial intelligence to make things more easy, more productive? All right, good. Any comments on that? Anything you guys are working on in that particular area right now? All right, guys. Anyway, that was our show for today. So the big takeaway for me, what good is it to go generate more leads if they're just not going to get tended to properly? What good is it to go hire someone else only to have it not pan out the way that we want it to? We're going to run this thing by standards, and that's how we all get better. Let me leave you guys with a story. When I met Shelly and Nathan and Tracy and many of you, similar stories, Tracy didn't come to me and say, hey, I want to make $10 million a year in income. I'm working in the business, doing okay, making 600 grand, but I really would like to gain some freedom. So I'd like to make, man, if I could just make the same amount of money without having to go on the appointments all the time, that would be awesome. And so it wasn't like he set out for a multi-location real estate sales team business making 8-figure incomes. That wasn't the goal, but that's the result of what happened with proper installation of just basics of our system. You scale. So that's where the focus needs to be for everybody. And I'm intending on helping you guys to the extent that I possibly can.